After his 3 Creed movies delivered knockout blows at the box office, banking more than $500 million, Michael B. Jordan has turned his hit movies into a new limited comic series, which he proudly showed off in this TikTok video trip to an iconic LA store.
Finally have a Creed comic, here on the shelves is a really, really big deal.
Is this comic series giving us a preview of what to expect in Creed 4? You know,
look at me. Oh, look at me. I'm such a smart journalist. Oh, look at me. No. Knowing I'm such a comic nerd and like anime and stuff like that, yeah, the goal is always to kind of like expand, the Creed verse and into like comics and mangas that I've been inspired by, so much growing up. And for me, it was an opportunity to explore other characters and storylines and lenses without having to make, a do or die decision with the theatrical film. So it just kind of allows me to have like research and development, to see what audiences are tapped into, what do they like, what do they don't like, what do they want to see more of. It just allowed me to kind of better listen to like, my fans and my audiences through different ways. And, obviously, Amara is such a huge pivotal character in Creed 3 and wanting to see her grow and pass that legacy on. So I wanted to kind of like, explore different storylines with her. So yeah, yes, and kind of.
Yes.
Yes, and kind of.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for that.
Michael also hit the gym hard growing up in New Jersey and says he took his workouts next level when his Hollywood career took off.
I think for a lot of times keeping in shape was just like me just being a kid or just like, doing sports, being competitive, whether it's basketball, whatever. You got to be in shape in order to stay on the court longer. So it was like, all right, whatever, we're going to work out. I think it kind of shifted once my role started to be more physical and I was going to be in a position where I'll have my shirt off a lot more on movies and television that everybody around the world, the internet would always have for the rest of their life. So I think that kind of motivated me to really kind of like get in shape and start to, transform my body in that type of way. But I think I've always had a general baseline of just health, of wanting to be healthy.
And now, Michael's on a mission to help others get healthy, partnering with Propel Fitness Water and their Propel Your City Project.
Tell me what it is that you're doing.
We're really like partnering with existing companies and programs that are already doing the work in the community. How can we give resources and access, whether it's funds or physical spaces, to be able to provide, equipment and just places for people to get healthy and get into shape, that normally wouldn't have access to these things. We partnered here in Los Angeles with this group, Walk Good LA, that really focuses a lot more on hiking and, sound baths and yoga and, breathing techniques, and has a really, big, male following, of men that, that are doing more yoga and more, mental health exercises and things of that nature, which is kind of a stigma within our community and culture that's something that they're not into as much. So it was good to kind of find a group of people who were breaking down those barriers and those stereotypes and open up health, wellness, across the board.
What are some misconceptions or even some stereotypes surrounding fitness that you do hope to challenge through this campaign?
Mental health is like the biggest one. I've been meditating like all my life for the most part. Just kind of grew up into it, and I know the benefits of being able to sit still and like breathing, what that could really do when you're in the midst of chaos or, anxiety and a lot of things going around, and you need to get your mind clear, because if you're not clear up here in your head, it's going to be really hard for you to physically perform and be consistent at the sacrifice and the dedication that it takes to not eat that or to get up when you want to stay in bed.
Or when Michael gets back in the ring for Creed 4 sometime next year.